Hello, welcome to Shrink Talks. My name is Elizabeth Daniels. I have a psychotherapy practice in Federal Way, Washington. Today's topic is why punishment does not work. There are two types of punishment. The first one is when something is given to us that we don't want, like physical pain. The second type of punishment is when something is taken away from us. This could be some activity that we usually do, some object that we already own, or something like affection that's given regularly, which is now going to be removed because we're being punished for something. So now the person will withhold their affection. This affection could be their eye contact, them acknowledging that we even exist, or it could be like hugs and kisses. Another part of the type of punishment that can be withheld is some activity or object promised in the future that now you will not get or you will not be able to do because you're being punished. There are 6 reasons why punishment doesn't work. The first one is that it sets up resentment with the person being punished, so that now the relationship that this person is having with you because you punished them isn't built on trust and mutual respect. Now they resent you and they don't trust you. The second reason punishment doesn't work is it can set up rebellion in the person being punished. So they'll do just the opposite of what you tell them to do, or they'll go ahead and do the thing you're telling them not to do. The third reason punishment doesn't work is it can set up a sense of revenge in the person being punished. So they're not thinking about what you're wanting them to do or not do. They're just thinking about when they're going to get even with you. The fourth reason punishment doesn't work is because when you're punishing someone, you're modeling to them punishing behavior. So the next time you do something they don't want you to do or something they told you not to do, they're more likely then to punish you and use punishment as a way to interact with other people. The fifth reason that punishment doesn't work is that there's nothing new to learn. All they know is don't do this or you're going to be punished. Or if you do this, you're going to be punished. So there's no option instead of, well, don't do this instead. So they don't learn, hey, if I do this, I'll get a positive effect. If I'm doing this, it's going to be a negative effect. There's no learning. All they learn is to not do that thing or do that thing they're supposed to do when the punisher is there to see whether they are or aren't doing it. Once the punisher isn't there, they just do whatever they want to do. So it sets up this sneakiness in the person being punished. The sixth reason why punishment doesn't work is that it can contribute to low self-esteem in the person being punished. They're in a one-down position. They're sort of a victim of the punisher, and this over time can erode self-esteem. The exercise challenge for this week is to take a look at your relationships. Could be a relationship with another adult or your relationship with a child, and see if you're using punishment in order to control their behavior. Look to see, are you giving them physical pain or emotional pain perhaps in the words you're saying to them that is punishing them physically, psychologically, or emotionally? Or are you withholding things from them, withholding activities, withholding objects, withholding promised objects or activities? Or perhaps you're even giving them the silent treatment, withholding your love and affection to them as a punishment. So take a look to see if you're doing that. Remember not to beat yourself up. If you find that you are doing this, it's information, and now that you're aware that you're doing it, there's the opportunity to create something new in this relationship with this person. And I'm going to give you 3 places you can go, especially if you're a parent, 3 places you can go to check out alternatives to punishment. The first one is parents.com. The second one is loveandlogic.com. And the third one is positivediscipline.com. I'll also put those addresses down below in the sub bar. Now, if this is a adult to adult relationship and you're finding that you're using punishment there, you might check out Marshall Rosenberg's Nonviolent Communication books. Now, everything I've talked about here, all the suggestions I've given for referrals, you can also just YouTube these things, and you'll find lots of YouTubes on all of them that you could see live examples of them giving tips and information on alternatives to punishment. So take a look at your relationships and liberate your mind one thought at a time. See you next week. Bye.